Hey, what's up everybody? It's Sanjoku. We're back at it tonight. We're running Golgari. We messed around with that Selesnya deck for a few days. It's just not strong enough to compete in our challenges that we do on this channel, so we're going to keep moving on here. We're going to bounce over to Golgari. Green-black is a really good color combination. It always works good. It's usually based around pulling stuff out of your graveyard. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to drop in a lot of our Golgari stuff into this and just kind of see what plays and how it plays. We're not going to go through a full deck tech tonight just because this is just a real preliminary round to see of how this deck runs and how it plays, to see if we like it and if we want to keep building it. It should be a pretty cool build. For everybody that's watching these videos, real quick, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. It's insane to me how many minutes and how many views these videos are getting, and I truly do appreciate it. So if you guys are having fun, please subscribe to the channel because I'm really trying to grow it. If you want to click that like button, it really helps me out and gets my videos some more views so we can really keep growing and grinding this out together. We're not going to waste too much time. We're going to give Golgari a shot here. Let's jump into some games. We are running Massacre Girl just because that card cracks me up. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into some games real quick. We'll see how that goes. You guys know how we do it. We always play live, so what you see is what you get. It's not always perfect, but we do the best we can. Let's see who we're up against. Oh, I cried during sex. First Sanjoku. You dude, you might be doing something wrong. But you do you. If it makes you happy, you go for it. We got our mana base. We got a 2-drop. We're going to go ahead and keep this. This might be mono green ramp. Let's see what we got here. We do not run too much removal in this deck. So that could hurt us a little bit. That card just gives us a chance to put the land on top. That's our own little version of ramp. We pass this turn back right there. Honestly wasn't expecting that. Wonder if he'll give up a dork here. We're going to swing this. Just to see if he'll give up one of these little dipshits. I doubt he will, but if he does, we'll take one off the board. Brings out the hatchling. Like I said, we just put this together, so I'm just kind of feeling this out to see what we want to do here. Play out the shaman. We'll bring in Vraska. We're playing Golgari. Why not bring her in? It's a nice 3/4 body for a 4-drop that gives you something back from your graveyard. So that's really, we're liking the way that works for us. Oh, when he quits out on us. I think he was having a tough time getting into mana right there. But at the same time, we actually had a really good draw right there. This deck actually played pretty damn strong right there. Pretty pleased with it, just with the way that the draw went. Let's claim this up. Kill 15 of your opponent's creatures. I know I did a deck about these challenges. Just make a deck that's all kill spells. Just literally kill spells. And then throw it out there. Fire through this real quick. I'll do it right before I go to bed tonight. Like I said, keep grinding these challenges. Just grind them, grind them, grind them. Until that new set drops. I wonder if that dude's crying right now. Doman. Going straight for the dome. This would be an awesome opening hand if we had just one freaking Black Saurus, but we don't. So we mulligan this. or at the opposite end. Oh, this pretty much sucks. It'd be really cool if we knew what we were getting into. We're already down to 6 cards. He's taking his sweet ass time, so he's probably going to mulligan again too. You really can't keep a 1 mana hand in this game, so we're going to have to mulligan again. All we can hope is that we just have an awesome opening hand. Yeah, so we got to keep this. Yeah, it's a tough one. The archer definitely goes. We keep the Legion's End since we're going to be moving a little bit slower here. What are you doing, Doman? Oh, he has the late. That hurts. See if he's mono red. The raptor we have to take here. We'll have the mana next turn to pump him up, so hopefully we can stay alive right here. This is going to be a little bit of a test for us. Take our counter, give it back. Got into a 4th mana source. Let's see. Really nothing we can do right here. No attacks, pass it back. This would be huge if we could pull this off next turn. We're gonna have to take this 5 to the face right here, but if we can get a land, we can play this. We can take care of that enchantment. We can take care of his big creature. No blocks. Give me that land. Nice. So if we destroy a land, destroy an enchantment, destroy a creature, take the Ceratops, take that, and then we'll take one of the red sources away. Puts him at a 1/1, so we'll swing in here. This is a incredibly powerful card. Sucks that it's a 6-drop, but at the same time you understand why it is. Gets back into his land. Pays the 2. Gets out another ley line. We get into Lily.
I am the master here. Rise and shine.
If he gets into a big play, we're kind of screwed right here. We keep getting into some land.
What a good, mindless minion. Smelly, but effective.
And there it goes. So Lily came in. Just having those tokens on the field really helped us out. We were able to get in there pretty quick and finish that off. I think he got screwed there. I think he was holding that big drop and then probably another land. Or maybe just some kind of instant that he couldn't use because he couldn't target anything with it. But that actually went pretty well for us. Yeah, we only moved up one on our little thing. That's what happens when you don't run any kind of kill spells. We have a ton of death touch creatures in this. We haven't really played a real creature heavy deck yet. If we do, it should help us move that. The old mopey shadow lagging behind. Let's see what you can pull off here. It's a better opening hand. We'll keep this, see how it plays out. Drop the green first. We need to get into one more mana source here. Give me that land, put it on top. I still get the ability here, so it's okay. We did not get into a land, so that kind of sucked. And play the assassin out. This card is I was pretty excited about playing it. This thing seems cool as shit to me. I mean, it's pretty much a 3-drop board wipe on the right conditions, so like he's dead. Get into a 4th. See what we can return to our hand here. Yeah, let's bring him back. Sets out the shock to take out our little guy there. Plays out another calamity. I think we're up to 5 here. We'll go ahead and play out our Death Touch Reach. Use our 1 open mana to drop this. And we will swing here. Go ahead and get his triggers there. He needed to make that. I think we're just going to go ahead and put this Death Touch on him. Not really sure why he did that. Not going to argue too much with it here. Going to get our counter. He might be able to shock us out or something here. That might be his plan. There. That's not going to be enough to finish us off. No blocks there. That should do it. We should end up taking this one right here. We just swing out here. Pump here. Actually pump there again just to be sure. Finish that boy off. Starting to see a lot of different variations of that mono red deck. Each one seems to be getting a little bit shittier and shittier. I don't mind seeing it. I really, really hate mono red. I hate playing against it. The original, not the original, but I guess it was like the third build of that. Still definitely the best one. People keep tweaking it, and it's definitely going to be tweaked after rotation. But these new ones that are coming out, they're too geared toward just doing one thing, so they don't have the full speed advantage. So I kind of enjoy playing them just because I know when I see just a true mono red, you're going to be able to roll through it pretty quick. This deck is actually playing surprisingly well. We only killed one creature again there, so let's go ahead and jump into another. If you guys have any ideas or anything for this deck, feel free to leave it in the comments section. I love checking it out. Please do not put anything in there that's just like your straight up net deck. It really, really annoys me. I will not build it. I did want to show you guys this real quick. If you highlight any card that you have in your deck and you drag it up to your box, it'll change your box to whatever you want it to be. It's a real easy way to keep track of your what decks you're building. Plus, you know, there's certain cards that I really like, and I'd rather have that as my deck box, so be it. Just a quick little tip for you. Let's go ahead and jump into another one real quick before we call it a night. I mean, right now, we're 3-0 or 4-0, so I mean, this deck's playing really, really good. I had a feeling the Golgari would work. I think there's some tweaks we can make to it, some changes to make it a little bit faster. I could tell that we need a little bit of removal in it, but it really hasn't been too big of an issue for us. Those death drop or the death touch creatures should be able to help us out on the back end a good bit. We're going to keep this and see how it goes. If we can get into a mana source, we'll have a 1-2-3 drop. Did get into a mana, so we'll put that on top. That's really cool. Yes. We're going to go ahead and swing first. Let's see if we can keep pushing. Let's see if we can find another mana here since he doesn't have anything out yet. We did get into another, so we'll put that on top. We'll play out the assassin this turn. These guys have pretty much done their work already. I'm going to swing them both here. We're okay with making that trade at this point in the game. We only have the one play here. We're missing out on black mana. Definitely go ahead and swing. We'll trade this right here if he doesn't have a way to pump it. Come on, black mana source. We get into another Lily. That's pretty much sucked for us, so we're going to swing this. We're pretty much open to whatever damage he has here. Now we cannot attack. We have to hold these guys to block to see if we can stay alive here. Fucking straight mana screwed. We're gonna swing, see if we can bait him into this. He doesn't bite, so we'll make it a one-turn game. I have a feeling he's gonna be able to hit us for over 9 right here. Oh, and he quit out on us. Look at that. Golgari coming out strong tonight. Rolling through undefeated. This deck has played incredibly strong. I'm trying to think what we could do to change this deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. And we got the 4 knights. If you're running black of any color and you're running a little bit aggro, you might as well throw this in here. I'm running only 2 Legion's Ends. I have the full play set, but I figured 2 would be okay just because you get stuck with those in the late game sometimes and there's a bunch of big shit out there and there's nothing you can do. The Assassin's Trophy is probably the best Golgari card in the game. I honestly only have 2 of these. I probably need to go ahead and get the full play set of them. This card's insanely strong. It targets everything, like literally everything. You could take somebody's land. It gives them a land back, but you could totally slow somebody down or totally screw up somebody's game with that. The Shaman's been playing really good. As far as, I wish it put a land into the battlefield. I know that there's green cards out there that do that, but I wanted to just keep it with the Golgari theme. Putting it on top is pretty cool, and you get to cycle through the top 3 cards of your deck. Plus, you can bring cards back in this deck. So putting it in your graveyard is not the worst thing in the world, but it does. It's not slow, but the 3/1 body does help you out. I wish it was a 3/2. The 1 damage or 1 defense is kind of screws you a few times, I've noticed. The Guild Mage, and you saw it, that ability right there won us a game. So I'm only going to keep that at 2. The Attendant of Vraska, we had the Vraska Planeswalkers in there. We never actually got into them too much. Never with this on the board. I don't think that combination's too big of a thing, but I mean, a 3/3 for a 3/3, or a 3 drop for a 3/3 body, you really can't complain about that. Plus, I mean, it does feed off of our deck, so we'll take that for right now. The Prowler, we didn't see too much of. This is a really cool card. I mean, you could tap it for any color mana. If we would have had that last game, it would have saved our ass. Plus, he has Death Touch and Lifelink on a 2/3 body for 3, so that's really good. The Assassin, this card's cool as shit. I'm telling you, if you have not played with it yet, definitely check it out. And it is, and that's why that dude had to swing that turn, because he knew next turn I was going to kill both his things just by swinging a 1/1 in there. So definitely check that out. That card's cool as shit. The Fine Broker we need just to bring stuff back out of the graveyard. The Archer is pretty much hit or miss. I think we could totally do without this card. We just need something to handle the flyers. Plus it has the Death Touch. There's a little bit more removal for us. Storev, I mean, I like him. We really didn't get to see too much of him. He's a big body for a 4 drop. I mean, he comes in as a 5/4. His ability could really help us out. We didn't really get to see him too much these past 4 or 5 games. We're going to keep him in there for sure. I have played with him in other decks. I do have a lot of fun with him. The Massacre Girl, She seems like she might wipe our own board in certain situations. We have to really take a look at this to see if we want to keep running with this. Liliana's a beast. Like I said, she falls in the category with the knight. If you're running black and you have room in there, I'm going to drop them in there. They're stupidly powerful cards. Casualties of War, I know it's a 6-drop, but you guys saw. I mean, you could literally take one of everything off of somebody's board. This card is disgusting, so we're definitely going to keep that in there. The Veraskas on the back end, I was putting them in there just for the Golgari theme. I think we could probably do without them. There might be a couple other planeswalkers we could shift in here that would actually do a little bit better. It might make us a little bit faster. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comment section. I really hope you guys had fun tonight. Be sure to click that like button if you did. It really helps me out. If you want to go live with us, click that little notifications thing and be sure to subscribe to the channel. We will be back around tomorrow night. We might end up running this deck through our little tournament mode. Let me know if you want to see it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.